All right, there's a lot of talk about how to restore plastics on the internet. I've seen a couple of videos on how to do it. There's a couple of different ways. Somebody mentioned boiled linseed oil and paint thinner or something. This is the spare tank that I got. I don't know if you can see it's all rashed out. I did the rest of the bike. The fender's the last thing to do. I'll show you how I did it. Be a time lapse and then we'll go over it at the end. All right? Hey, at this point I realized that when I was doing this that I either lost the sanding footage or forgot to hit the record button. But anyway, we went straight to buffing. The steps before this were sanding. And what you want to remember is to use as light a grade sandpaper as you can get away with, because it's going to cost you less time, or it's going to take you less time in the buffing process, which is what we're at now, what we're watching now. So there was a couple of bad scratch stuff from the previous owner, and that took 220 sandpaper. I do wet dry on everything. You can see the bucket next to me over there with the wet dry sandpaper in there. I hit a couple of spots with the 220 and then went straight to 400 because that's what I had. So 400, smoothed it out, took all the old rashed out top coat of the plastic off. You basically just sand through that, and then I went from 400. I think I had some 600 paper too, but I went to 1,000, all the way to 1,000 sandpaper, and then to this process with the buffer and the buffing compound. And you can see it came out really nice. All that rashed out, sun faded stuff is gone. Now we're going to the polishing pad with the glazing. Light duty abrasive in there just to smooth everything out and to take care of everything else. But anyway, in the sanding process that I didn't show you, start with as fine a grit as you can, 320, 220 if necessary. It's going to take you less time in this buffing process because you're not going to have to get out as many scratches. So that's it. I just did that over the whole bike and it came out right. And actually, like I said, it came out better than I thought it was going to. Oops, almost lost it there. But anyway, we'll get back to me frantically polishing. That you've seen this in almost every video. I pulled the buffer out, so it's nothing new. Okay? Okay, folks, there she is. Finished product. If you missed part one, this really isn't going to make that much sense to you. It's going to be a short video. Just want to finish up. We got the tires on. I went with the dual sports because, quite frankly, I'm not going to start racing motocross again. And if I keep this, it's probably just going to be ripped around the NSP Motorsports Complex in the parking lot, or possibly a trail ride at some point, once or twice a year. We have all new fuel line. Carburetor lines are fresh. The tank came out amazing. It came out better than I thought it was going to be honest with you. There are Kenda K270s, something like that. Fender came out nice. The whole tank, I was going to show you this before, the whole tank, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. The whole tank was all fuzzed out like this. This whole side was just yellow and white. And it did sand out and polished out really nicely. Like I said, it came out better than I thought it was going to. We upgraded it to silicone hoses, you saw that. Alright, I'm going to try something now. I don't think it's going to work, because even though these videos get plenty of views, I don't get a lot of subscriptions or likes. So I don't know if I have enough viewership to make this happen. I'm going to let you guys pick the next project. Alright, we need to go through the TZR. It's an 89 TZR, rear straight exhaust, 2-year only bike, imported from Japan. We need to go through that. That's going to be a longer term project. The TZ, I haven't featured on the channel before. I haven't featured in either of those on the channel before. The TZ doesn't need a lot of work. I've already done a video on where I redid the brakes because they're all crystallized and crunchy and didn't work from sitting in the trailer for so long. That's another one. That's a shorter term project. I'm tempted to get into that one first. But I'm going to let you decide. Okay? Most views wins. Or most comments wins. And then we'll get into that. I'm at the point now where I have to sell. I'm doing this. The Honda was completely self-funded. I don't have the space, and I can't afford to keep buying new projects until I sell some of the other ones. And I'm not willing to do that yet. Okay. The RD's not out of play either, because we still need to split the cases and fix that third gear. It is still a problem. If you saw the earlier videos where I thought that I fixed the third gear problem, I did not. We're gonna have to split the cases. I did something wrong. I've got a shim or something on the wrong side of a shift fork or something. But that's got to be back into too. If you want to see more RD content, then let me know about that too. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. If you have to have this, let me know. I'll sell it to you. We'll get another one. We'll start again. Let me know if there's something else you want to see me do. My brother's got a 74R 300, 350, 100, 150. I don't know. We could do that too. That's waiting in the wings to bring in. We can always go back to the BMW. Okay, thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And we'll see you later.